Welcome to the Ohio Homegrown Show, everybody. My name's Tony T, and I'm the host. Today's guest is going to be Wayne Altman. He's a great guitar player, great songwriter. We're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we'll talk to Wayne. Ride, the new song from Tony T's debut CD, Demo Dog. The sun is going down, nothing but the sweet sound of the surf giving up its Downloads can be had for 99 cents at cdbaby.com/artist/TonyT4 or TonyTBand.com. Click on the audio tab. Every day with you. Okay, and as I said before, my guest for tonight is Wayne Altman. Wayne, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. Absolutely.
All right.
So I guess we'll dive right into it.
All right.
I guess the first question I have is, I know you write your own music, which is why you're here. Mm-hmm. But how do you have? Are you one of those guys that write from pain, or you write from joy, or both? Or
it's funny because a lot of the songs that I've written seem to be for me.
Okay.
You know, yeah. The lyrics are, and so, and they seem to be informational by nature, so. If they go over, it's for people that are more in my situation, I think. But I don't consider my stuff real top of the line. You know what I mean? As far as originals go, that's why I haven't pushed it so much, because I see where they're at in the, but they have some merit to them.
Yeah, I was going to say
more lyrically.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that. Part of the art of writing music is the individualism. So,
yeah, right.
There may be some things that go over well with other people, and there may be some things that don't go over well with other people. But that really is the crux of the biscuit. I mean, that's the difference between people that are local, that are regional, that are national. The people that are national connect with everybody.
Right.
And everybody starts in a position where they're just learning their craft. Mm-hmm. And you work your way up. I mean, you get some local following, and you've got a local following, and then it becomes a little larger, a little larger, a little larger. So that's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah, I just, I hear artists like Edwin McCain, and, it's like, that guy who really knows how to write a song, and John Mayer, and,
Yeah, there's lots of great guys out there, that's for sure,
yeah.
But, you're Wayne Altman. You're doing the Wayne Altman thing.
Yeah.
And, like you say, the people that appreciate what you're doing, or you said are people that are in your situation, well, it's people, that's kind of the connection you make, people that have been there or can relate to what you're doing. So, never fear. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely all good.
I love writing, though. It's been quite a few years since I've written a new song, but I have probably 20 or to 50 originals.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, you have been doing it for a while, though.
Yeah. Oh, I wrote my first song when I was 20.
Okay.
And then I just kind of went from there,
Well, that's a good deal.
I actually learned how to write as I learned how to sing and play acoustic.
Okay.
So that was...
Well, that's something else I wanted to touch on, too. You say you're not a good writer. You say you're not a good writer. I think you are a good writer. I've heard some of your stuff.
Thank you.
I think you're great at what you do. But the thing about you is you're pretty well-rounded. I mean, you're a drummer. You play professionally in bands. You play bass. I mean, you do a lot of things. So, and you're also an excellent vocalist. So I mean, you've got a lot of things on your plate, and I suppose it's kind of a chore to master all of those things. and I also understand the mentality of a musician, being a musician myself. I mean, we never think we're as good as we should be.
Right.
But, I think the proof in the pudding is the reaction you get from fans or people that are listening to you.
Right.
And I know you do the jam night at the Erie Kai every Wednesday night.
Yep.
And how long have you been doing that now?
Oh, it's been a year and a half, give or take.
Okay, so you've been doing that for quite a while. I mean,
yeah.
If it wasn't going well, you wouldn't still be doing it. So
yeah, that's
all a good thing.
It only is succeeding through the people that come.
Well, there you go.
Musicians that come, and there's been people that bring their tracks and they'll play to the tracks, and so there's lots of format. I'm still working on that belly dancer. Anything goes on my open stage. So.
Belly dancer. Come to the Erie Kai and see the Wayne Altman open mic night. One night you might see a belly dancer.
Right.
That's a good deal.
Haven't found her yet.
That's a good deal. Well, as far as the guitar playing, how long have you actually been playing the guitar?
I started playing guitar, drums at the age of 4. And that I just got a present from my uncle, a pair of sticks and a practice pad, and I learned how to do paradiddles and press rolls right off, and I just, for some reason, it just clicked with me. It was easy. And then bass guitar, I'd have been 17, 16, right around there. And then acoustic guitar, like 18.
Okay.
So that's when I started playing. Of course, my first chord was an E. I always tell people when they start playing acoustic, 2-finger chords, just E minor to A minor.
Work your way into it.
And just work with the timing aspect of it. Starting, stopping, and work with the rhythm.
Right, right.
And then you get a chance to develop your coordination rhythmically and your ear.
Absolutely.
You train your ear at the same time.
Well, you're right. That's a really big part of playing any instrument is listening.
Yes.
That's that. I would imagine listening is probably 60% of your learning.
Yes.
And even when you're writing songs, I had a guest on the last show, and we were kind of talking about writing, and he spoke about, he does covers also, which we all do, but he was saying that he learns he hones his craft from doing covers because, there's a progression that a guy might play in a song that you're covering. You say, hey, that's kind of neat. How can I, expand on that? And then you write a song that expands on that, and then that's how the whole thing perpetuates.
Right.
So I agree with that. I think that is a good way to.
A good song will write itself. I definitely agree.
Absolutely.
If you get, for me, I usually get the whole thing at once. I'll hear something, sometimes a chorus out, and then I'll just kind of go from there.
Okay.
But I'll hear usually everything all at once, the lyric line, but then other times there's been just the music, and then I'll think, okay, and then later on, the vocal line will come in, or the melody, if you will. But
well, that was one of my questions. I was going to ask you what came first, the lyrics or the music, but they both do at different times.
The music usually, but I'd say half and half. But there's been songs that I've just heard the whole thing, almost like it was given to me, and it's like, oh, God, I'm racing to find a pen and something or a recorder or something to get it down, and
Well, that's a good deal.
So, but I'm hoping my writer's block will end soon, and I'll get something else, write another song.
Well, that really is a good point. A lot of writers, that's the, I guess, the nether side of being a songwriter, because when things are flowing, the world is always in balance. Yeah. But everybody gets writer's block, and periodically through your time, that's the struggle is to get through that. And once you do, it's fine, but that is something to deal with. But that's, those are some of the things that regular people have no idea about. They don't, the craft of songwriting is not a perfect craft. it's an individualistic thing. It's almost like
It's uncontrollable.
it's uncontrollable. It is.
You can't sit down and say, I'm going to write a song today.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there are people that can do that, and those people are just those people are phenomenal. Those are some of the major stars that we've had throughout our lifetime, for sure. But for most of us, it's not automatic. You have to work at it. It's a craft. Well, I mean that shows how accomplished you are as a musician, also, because those situations, some people are comfortable in them and some people are not.
Yeah.
And I know I've played with you in jam nights and things, and you jump right in there and do whatever, and you're right there. I mean, that's just what you do, and I think that really shows how accomplished you are, because a lot of these, you see things like say the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame concert. We had the privilege of going to that last year, and you see different combinations of musicians that wouldn't play together in any other forum.
Sure. Yeah.
And they get together and they jam together. That just shows how everybody knows really what's going on there, in order to jump on stage and do something right now with no rehearsal.
That's experience.
And not knowing anything. Yeah, you're right. That's all experience, and you're right. There's no way to replace that. It's
been the last few bands, I've been really privileged to play with some great musicians.
Well, I know you're being humble, but if you weren't a great musician yourself, you wouldn't be playing in a band.
I
don't want to get off the subject. I mean, this particular show is about guitar playing, and
yes.
Like I said, I know you're a drummer, but I'm going to segue into my last question for you, which is, would you play a couple original songs for us?
Absolutely.
All righty.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back, and Wayne's going to play some live music for us.
I Told You So, a hot new song from the My Dudes Band debut CD. In their own words, a stylish twist of rock and blues. You can find it on Facebook /My Dudes Band, one word, or cdbaby.com/CD/My Dudes Band. Check it. I told you so. I told you so. You would go after him. I told you so. You would go.
Okay, we're back. Wayne Altman doing his original music. This is called Lonely Nights?
Yes.
Lonely Nights by Wayne Altman.
All right, here we go. I will wanna know what's inside me. I will wanna see what's behind me. But it's so hard to let it go. If I think I'm all alone, I need someone there to guide me through all my lonely nights. We'll shine together through all my rainy days. All my rainy days. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel my life stream flow inside me. Hear the words I say that guide me down an open road. You've got to love your soul. Wherever one around can help you through all your lonely nights. We'll shine together through all your rainy days. Yeah, yeah. Now we all need each other, no exceptions, and we all feed
each other through expression is the key to what we see is the key. Only one enemy, so don't wait for tomorrow to start your life. Things will come along to help you see the light. You can never get out of your life, but you can always believe in His word. When you look in your heart and you see love through all your rainy nights, we'll shine together through all your rainy days. I'll help you see the light.
All right.
That's it.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you. My high end's a little fried, but
Oh, no. It sounded great, man. It sounded great.
All
So,
right.
that song is about lonely nights. I mean, you say everything's personal.
Well, actually, that song originally started the song thinking about my family in Canada, who is, I've had some great times up there. They're just good people. And a large family. My mom has 14 other sisters and brothers. And
boy,
so,
that's a big family.
and, my mom is, she's grandkids and great-grandkids, and so there's cousins and, all kinds of, they have large families up there, but everyone is, more than nice, and they're just good people.
That's a good
And
deal.
so that one, was kind of, wrote that one in remembrance of, that it's been way too long since I've been up there,
Outstanding.
So,
Great song.
thank
Great
you.
Song. Well, you got time to do one more?
Sure, yeah.
What are we going to
Yeah.
do this time?
I'm trying to remember the name of this one. This one is, it's in the key of D.
This one's
And,
in the key of D.
Right?
That's okay. Go through it, and we'll find out what the name is after. It'll come to
Right.
you as you play it.
It will.
All right.
It's been a while since I played it actually.
Oh,
this one.
wow. Now you're surprising me. They sound great.
Thanks.
Sound great. Once again, Wayne Altman on acoustic guitar.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Here we go. Yeah. As you look through your window and the clouds roll by your sky, are you in for the money? Is the price we pay too high? Be so insecure, be so self-assured. Be like all the rest. Lose what you've got best. Well, yeah. As we believe, so we shall be. And if we open our minds, we won't be unkind. So we seize the day, and we help the children pray and believe in what He said. Because the children are our tomorrow. That's why we live, so they will follow. And if we teach them only fear, It will bring them only tears, and we won't live for tomorrow. So don't be afraid. Oh, not for the hate, the doubt, the fear. What is real? Love, the joy, the rain, yeah, that we all must feel. And everything else is illusion, and Satan is the author of confusion. And so as you look through your window, close the door, don't let them get inside, and see reality for the first time. And you will find out it's forever. The love of God will leave you never. No, no, not for the hate, the doubt, fear. What is real? The love, the joy, the rain. Yeah, not for the hate, the doubt, the fear. 'Cause what you give is what you love. Store your treasures up above. Yeah, yeah. And if you can't find peace, just let it go. Just too far to reach where you wanted to go. When all you want to feel is love. Just a little piece of love. Just one way, one truth, one life. Jesus Christ. And it goes on and on forever. The chain of all endless and error. And when you start to realize, that's when you start to realize that we're all in this together. Yes, we are all here together. That's why you gotta love your brother. See, there's no one else in the whole wide world like you. I'll just bet you he's got a plan for you. See, there's no one else in the whole wide world like you. I'll just bet you he's got a plan. But it's together. It's together. The Lord knows it's forever. And it's together.
All right.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. Very nice.
Haven't done that one in a while.
That's okay. Once again, Wayne Altman on the guitar. Thanks for coming, Wayne.
Thank you, Tony.
It's a pleasure having you here.
It's a pleasure being here.
All right, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back.
Ride, the new song from Tony T's debut CD, Demo Dog.
The sun is going down, nothing but the sweet sound of the surf giving up its
Downloads can be had for 99 cents at cdbaby.com/artist/TonyT4 or TonyTBand.com. Click on the audio tab.
say every day with you. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Our guest this week was Wayne Altman. Did a great job, great songwriter. And by the way, that last song was called What Is Real. We never really did get to that. But thanks for coming to Ohio Homegrown. Hope you enjoyed yourself. We'll see you next month.